Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a quick play! And welcome to our third and final episode of Top Worst SNES Super Nintendo video games. And here we are playing, you'll see in a second, after we get by all this stuff, Revolution X, the Aerosmith game. Now, this game right here, it was pretty good on the PlayStation and Sega Saturn. But the 16-bit counterpart was not so good. Let's check it out. So before we go into the game, we have a little introduction. And you know what? Just about anyone who was popular back in the 80s or 90s got their own video game. And Aerosmith was no exclusion from the bunch. He got his own video game. Look at this. Los Angeles, November 11th, 1996. Oh boy. Takes place in 1996.
Generation X is in effect.
Wow, the Super Nintendo version has voice. What the hell? Have a little Corsair on the screen. Look at that helicopter. Look at it. And you see the game, the graphics aren't terrible. They're interesting. The PlayStation Sega Saturn version is definitely much better. And as you can see here on the Super Nintendo version, you have a little sprite man that you have to shoot and kill. Look at this. You can barely see him. A shooter on rails. You just shoot whoever's shooting at you for the most part. And right here, we are going to go inside the building eventually. Or maybe not. You can see these little characters are trying to kill me, but you know what? I'm fucking them up instead because they suck. And then all of a sudden, you have this tank showing up trying to shoot missiles or whatever the hell that shit is at you. I mean, what the hell kind of shit is this? This game right here is just not exactly the Super Nintendo game that you want to be playing. There's probably definitely better games out there. You see right here, you have to actually hit these buttons in order to tell your character which way you want to move. We're moving over here. I'm not sure where the hell we're going, but we'll find out in a second. Meanwhile, I just shoot all these bastards. Shoot them! Pa, 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 pa. How you like that, bitch? So throughout the game, you have various different Aerosmith music throughout the game, which is actually pretty cool, but again, the Super Nintendo does not have CD audio, so you're not getting the real music. This 16-bit music, which nothing wrong with that, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, considering that Nintendo usually censors their games, we actually have a stripper right there, which is pretty interesting because usually they don't allow stuff like that in their games, but check that out. That's probably the best part of the game right there. Out of all the worst games I've reviewed for the past couple weeks, this is probably one of the better ones right here. This actually might fall under it's so bad, it's good. But this version of the game is just a very, very watered down basic version of the game. Is not exactly enjoyable for the most part. Then as you can see there's a stage where Aerosmith is about ready to perform. And you're about to see it in a second, hopefully. Maybe not. I mean, the game is very repetitive. You have the same enemies over and over again. It's definitely not the greatest game in the world. And for our next game, it's Batman Forever. I mean, you can see this one coming from a mile. This game is definitely not the type of game that you want to be playing on the Super Nintendo, unless you want to torture yourself. The game does have pretty good music, though. Where we have the little introduction here, Probe Entertainment, keeps going on and on. I'm about ready to torture myself. Now, the introduction of the game is actually pretty cool. I'll admit that. That looks awesome. Look at that. That's actually pretty cool. Batman Forever. Look at that. Looks pretty cool, right? Alright, let's go into the game. We're playing the game on normal mode. You can see this game is digitized, like Mortal Kombat. So you can either be Robin or Batman, so one or the other. Yeah, this game has a little bit of an introduction that's fancy. You'll see in a second. After I get by all this bullshit. Very, very well polished game. Look at this. That is crazy for Super Nintendo. Check that out. I have no idea what the fuck that is, but it's awesome. Yeah, like I said, this is the most fanciest shitty game on the Super Nintendo. This maze lasts forever, man. What the hell? Looks are very, very deceiving. This game looks freaking awesome, but wait till you get into the game. You're gonna find out different. There is one really bad thing about this game, and it's the controls. And then here we have the game right here, and immediately it looks like Mortal Kombat with Batman. That's basically what it looks like. Look, it plays just like it too, except the controls fucking suck. What the hell is that? Freaking explosion coming out of nowhere. And this guy uppercuts me like freaking Mortal Kombat. That's basically all. What the hell is that? He grabbed me by my freaking balls and threw me. Let's have a replay on that. Is that what I saw? What the hell was that? What the fuck is that? Is that a loading screen? Are you kidding me? You have to run around and you have to kill these guys over here. Kick their ass. The graphics actually look pretty good, I'll admit that. But the gameplay is just stale, lackluster. And then once you get to the end right here, you're like, okay, what the fuck do I do here? And this took me a while to figure this out, because if you don't have the manual, you're pretty much in shit's creek. But, okay, I kind of forgot how to do it again. I don't remember how to do it. What the fuck? I think there is a button that you push. You see her down, up, or... What the fuck did they have to make the controls so fucking difficult? Okay, so what makes the game shitty is the controls suck. There is a button combination that allows me to jump to the layer that's above my head, but I don't know what the fuck the button combination is, and I don't really have the desire to look it up either, because it's really fucking annoying. Well, you know, the real question is, why the fuck did they make the controls so half-ass in this game? I mean, look at that. You have to actually push a select button to do that shit. Look at me, I'm Batman in a shitty game. Why do you have to have a combination of certain buttons you have to push in order to jump to the next layer up above you? I don't get it. Why the hell did they do that? I mean, that makes the game completely difficult. And if you stop playing the game for 6 months, you go back, you forget how to play the damn game. And here we are playing Space Ace for the Super Nintendo. I never actually played this game before, so I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. But here it is, the introduction for Space Ace. Experience the torture of Space Ace. And this looks like the title screen. Look at that, it's all fancy. Almost as fancy as the Batman game. Alright, let's check it out. Maybe it's a little bit more playable than Batman. Maybe the controls won't be so shitty. Alright, so in order to read that, you have to tilt your head sideways, which not the easiest thing to do. Gotta strain your neck a little bit. So I think this is based off a Laserdisc game, if I'm not mistaken. It definitely looks like it's based off a Laserdisc game. I can tell by the way it's drawn out. So this gives you the highest score and all that bullcrap, huh? So this is basically, I believe, a Laserdisc game that got ported to Super Nintendo, and we all know that's not going to go well because Super Nintendo cannot exactly do Laserdisc games, but it's actually a platformer, I guess. What the fuck was that? So wait a minute, I just died? That quick? What the hell am I supposed to do? Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So if you get hit once, you die. What the hell kind of crap is this where you get hit once, you die? I mean, come on! And then you get that really stupid, annoying video that pops up on the screen. If you can call it a video, because it looks like shit. I mean, porting laser games to the Super Nintendo is like watching a full-fledged movie on your Game Boy. I mean, it doesn't make any sense, does it? Alright, so if we walk over here... What the fuck? Yeah, this game sucks. And this game is like impossible to play. Look at this shit. Son of a bitch, man. This game is an asshole. Out of all the games I've played so far, this may be the hardest, quickest game over I've ever got for a game. I'm not sure, but I wish this game is a piece of shit. And here we are playing Mighty Max on the Super Nintendo, made by Ocean. That's one of my favorite developers right there, publishers. Mighty Max. Uh-oh. Look at the title screen. The title screen looks quite interesting. It's like someone's gonna get their ass beat. Awesome background music. Alright, so I guess right here we have to pick our character, and right away something doesn't seem right because look how big the freaking eyes are on these characters. Look like they're on drugs. So we're in front of a house and it says volcano, and we have a bunch of weird looking characters right here. Drugs. It's pretty interesting. Let's check this out. So this appears to be a platformer of some sort. So basically it looks like you shoot things and you collect gems. And this game made the... What the fuck? I mean, really, you can jump that high? Oh yeah, I get it. High, because my character's a freaking crackhead. So this game made the top worst SNES games list based on Research. Apparently, a lot of people don't like this game. I personally never played it before. This is the first time I've actually played this fucking game, but it appears to be just a basic platformer type game, but you can jump ridiculously high. I mean, we're talking about ridiculously high. Look at this shit. I wouldn't be surprised if you can jump from level 1 to level 2. You know, what the hell is that guy doing? That guy's huge. Why is he following me around? Is he actually my friend or something? What the hell is this? So I see you're supposed to collect little gem-looking things, but I have no idea, like, what the hell the purpose of the game is, and jumping on the platforms really suck because there's, like, no way of controlling how you jump in this game. So you can also push rocks, which, you know, it's one thing that pisses me off is a platformer with no logic. If it doesn't have no logic, if it's not straightforward, then what the fuck am I supposed to be doing here? I mean, look, I can crawl on the ground too. How fucking exciting is that? So you can pick things up, and then when you throw it, just like jumping, it's like very, very over-exaggerated. You would imagine that the whatever the hell it is that you're throwing is going to land just a little bit in front of you, but guess what? You throw it like you just don't give a shit. So this is exactly what they're experiencing in their head. Pooh, throwing shit like super fast way across the map. And jumping up like 50 feet in the air. So that's what happens when you're a crackhead. Fucking annoying. I mean, look at that. I just got hit. Because, you know why? I can't fucking control my character when he jumps. Now I have a fucking game over. You can't control no crackhead. So yeah, this game sucks. So our next game right here is Rex Ronan, Experimental Surgeon, which something tells me this is going to be very similar to that shitty diabetes game. Check it out. I'm going to start the game right here, and Jake Westboro thought he had it all. A successful sales career with Blackburn Tobacco Company, a beautiful wife, and a great car. Alright, so we have a little background story on the game. As you can see there, Jake started smoking when he was 15, but now he's dying from smoking the cigarettes he once sold. Jake's only hope is Dr. Rex Ronan, a brilliant experimental surgeon. Dr. Ronan will shrink himself to near microscopic size and enter Jake's body to fight Jake's diseases. Blackburn Tobacco Company is afraid that if Jake lives, he will tell the world how dangerous smoking is. They will do anything to stop Dr. Ronan. Time is running out. Dr. Ronan must hurry. So I have to go inside of a guy's body because he smoked too much cigarettes and he's dying from smoking cigarettes. What kind of fucking game is that? So what the fuck is this, like a dentist game? Oh, you have to shoot the plaque off the teeth, whatever the hell that shit is. Boy, this is real fun. Look at this shit. This might be the same developer that made the diabetes game. I wouldn't doubt it. I mean, look at this. The game controls kind of suck. I can tell you that much. You can also kick the teeth. Wow, look at that. Doesn't make any sense. Why the hell did the game pause? What the hell did this happen? Why is there an explosion on this guy's mouth? So basically, this is a freaking platformer inside this guy's mouth. This ridiculous. It looks like he ate someone's ass. I mean, who the fuck wants to go home after working all day as a dentist? And guess what? I want to pop a dentist game into my Super Nintendo and play a game of basically what I do at work. That doesn't make any sense, you know? That sounds really fun, right? I mean, what the hell is this shit? Oh, I died from, I mean, what? Why is there a robot inside this guy's mouth? I don't get it. Freaking drone. What the hell is this? Oh, this is crazy. What the hell? So now I'm playing like Star Fox, but inside someone's intestines. What the hell? What the fuck kind of cigarettes was this guy smoking? You can see up on the top left of the screen that guy, the face on that guy looks like, oh yeah, this is freaking amazing action. It looks like he works for NASA or something. He's watching the screen very carefully. What's this? Is this the intestines or something? What the hell am I doing? I'm going to fly out this guy's ass in a second. And he'll make that same face right there. I guess on the top right of the screen, there's actually a little picture of where I might be in the body. I have no idea, to be honest. This keeps going on and on and on. The trachea complete. Okay, so we're inside the trachea, I guess. And now we're entering the lungs. Ooh, exciting. So now I'm back as this guy right here. As you can see here, we're trying to... What the fuck is that thing doing in this guy's body? I guess to clean the body out. This is really a dumbass game. And where the fuck is there, like, robots? That looks like the robot from RoboCop. Why the hell is that thing inside this guy's body? I don't get it. And there's also that round-looking drone thing. I mean, what the hell is that? This looks like it came out of a horrible sci-fi movie. What the hell kind of cigarettes was this guy smoking to get that shit in his body? Is that a satellite dish? Motherfucker, that's DirecTV in his body. I mean, there's a satellite dish that shoots out lasers inside this guy's body. I mean, that doesn't make any damn sense. Unless he got molested by an alien. That might be what happened here. Not cigarettes. I am stuck at a dead end, and I have no idea where to go. This game is one of those platform games that don't make any fucking sense because there's like no... There is a little map up there, but there's like no way of telling you where you're going or where you're supposed to go, and just like, fuck it. And for the absolute worst Super Nintendo game of all time, in my opinion, you're about to see it in a second. It comes in 3 languages. Ooh. This game is pretty fucking horrible. Let's get to the point. Let's get to the fucking point. Hong Kong 97. Oh god, this game is fucking horrible. So right there on the front, on the title screen, you have actual photos of, I think, Jackie Chan and somebody else. I don't know who the hell the other person is, but... The year 1997 has arrived. A herd of fucking ugly Reds are rushing from the mainland. Crime rates have rocketed. Hong Kong is ruined. Therefore, the Hong Kong government called Bruce Lee's relative Chin. And it says fucking right there in the... I mean, what Super Nintendo game do you know has fucking? This game actually says fuck. Look at that, fuck. And as you go on right here, they say Bruce Lee, but I'm pretty sure that's not Bruce Lee. I think that's Jackie Chan, who happens to be Chin. But there is a Bruce Lee picture in the background, I think, behind whoever that guy is. It's a very, very bizarre storyline. And once again, that looks like a picture of Jackie Chan. And in the background, I don't know what that is. That looks like a Holocaust picture, which looks pretty fucking horrible. And we keep going on. And what the hell is that? Why does this have Coca-Cola? And what the fuck are you supposed to do in this game? And what the fuck is that? That appears to be a closed circuit camera footage of what looks like a dead body or something, which it's pretty fucked up. Yeah, this game was never licensed on the Super Nintendo. It was definitely an unlicensed game, but for some reason it became popular because of how shitty it is. It's definitely a real shitty game. This game was probably designed for propaganda. And the gameplay is very, very short, but the introduction is very long. And it's very, very difficult to play. And it has a lot of obscene images in the game. And I'm pretty sure that if you play through the whole game, you're going to probably see worse than that. I'm not sure, but I have no desire to play this game because this game is the absolute worst, shittiest Super Nintendo game of all time. And I have no desire to play any more of it. It's horrible. Quick play!